this is like my first official makeup video. Like, I'm feeling like a legit YouTuber. Got the little setup going on, the little makeup situation going on. But ladies, I'm so excited. I promised you guys on this Tip Tuesday that I would bring you all just a review of some makeup products, and I figured why not squeeze in my everyday makeup routine, something that I do for work, something that I do if I just want to put on a little bit of something, but not something like real thick and heavy, you know, something light, something, you know, just a little something to just really get me through the day. Okay, so let's get started. So I recently picked up these 3 products. They're all drugstore products, and it is the Covergirl Matte Made Foundation, the Covergirl Trublend Concealer, and the Revolution Banana Deep Setting Powder. So first, this was a no-no for me. It gives me too much of a yellow tinge. I don't know if I let it sit on there too long. I don't know if maybe I didn't apply it right. I did apply it with a damp beauty blender, and I don't know if maybe my beauty blender just didn't give it the look that it needed. I don't know what it was, but I'm going to try it one more time and just see if maybe a different application will make it a little bit different. But this was a no for me, and I was so excited because I wanted to try a drugstore banana powder, you know, not the typical other banana powder, but something that's a little bit different. It was an Ulta. It was staring at me. It was looking at me, and I was like, banana deep, you know, this skin tone is deep, so let's try it. And it was a fail. But these 2 I'm excited about because they really worked out. I love this foundation. I'm in shade D40, if you can see it, and I love the concealer. I did get it a tad bit light, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I do to kind of, because I've done this before, gotten my concealer too light, and a trick that I've done to kind of just mix it in and make it seem like it's my skin color. So anyway, let's get started, y'all, because y'all know I like to ramble, and this is an IGTV, and I don't want y'all to click out of it because I'm talking too much, so let's get started. So I'm not gonna prime. Typically I do, but today I'm not. I would just use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I love this primer. It's bomb.com. Mostly everything Fenty Beauty is bomb.com. Like, you know, it just kills it. Fashion, lingerie, makeup, like, oh, hell the queen. So because this is my everyday makeup routine, I don't really like to just cake on a lot. I do work a job, so I'm not trying to go in there like beat to the gods, you know. I just want to look nice. I want to look clean. I want to look presentable. I want to look fresh. Okay, so I typically always do 2 pumps, and the way that I'm putting on my foundation today is a little bit different than how I would do it on a normal day, like if I was going out with my girls or something like that. So I typically would just kind of put it in different places and just blend it in. And you guys may see me bend down a little bit. That's just me looking in my mirror just to make sure that I'm blending everything in the right spot, because I'm not trying to be out here in these crease looking crazy. So I do go over my eyelids because I don't apply eyeshadow, so I just want to make sure everything has a seamless, you know, canvas. And I do have just, my eyelids are a little bit dark, so I just want to make sure that everything is even. And blend it in, and I do bring it down my neck and also in my ears, you know. And I always look down in my mirror to see if I need one more pump. Typically 2 pumps really just gets me for days like this, like I said, where I'm not just trying to be super duper beat. And I'm breaking out, y'all. I think it's stress and Mother Nature, but I'm really breaking out. And so it's like, please excuse these breakouts, like I'm going through just a metamorphosis with my skin. So I'm really just trying to make sure that I haven't really been keeping up with my skincare routine like I should have, and it shows. Okay, so Next up, I'm gonna do my brows. Guys, I suck at brows. I'm actually thinking about getting a microbladed because I suck that bad at it. So I'm just gonna skip through this part. So the next part that you'll see is me with my eyebrows on. And yeah, I'm back. Like I told you, I'm not good with eyebrows, guys. So please don't beat up on me, please. I'm still trying. Okay, so next up is my concealer. Like I told you, I did get this concealer a tad bit too light. So what I'm gonna do is a little trick that I learned. This concealer right here is a 24-hour matte concealer in the shade NW45, and it's, to me, my perfect highlighting shade. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that, mix them together, and voila, magic. Only thing about this concealer, y'all, it dries so fast. So like when you put it on, you got to, girl, you got to work, and you got to work. Okay. So, and because I'm not trying to really just, you know, give it to the people today, I dot my concealer. It's just something that I do when I just want to do something every day, when I'm not looking to just be, you know, slaying them. I'm mostly just doing this to kind of conceal the fact that I get no sleep, none whatsoever. And I don't put any concealer on my chin. I may sometimes put it around my my smile lines because I do laugh a lot and smile a lot. So, and they crease quite a bit. And I'm just wringing out my beauty blender because it's like super wet. I gotta move so fast because this concealer is like, whoa. Okay, it's like, that's how tight it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. And yeah, I know, it's a little light. I know, you ain't gotta tell me, but I know. It's looking crazy. I know. You about to click out this video. I know. Because you ain't trusting me. I know. But like Jesus, I may not come when you want me to, but I'm about to come on time, okay? It may be looking a little crazy right now, but trust me. And if I'm bending down, y'all, it's just because I'm looking. Okay. So I know right now I'm looking a little Freddy Krueger-ish. So I'm just gonna take this same exact brush that I did my foundation with. It has leftover foundation. And I'm just gonna go over those spots that I concealed. You wanna make sure that you do still a pressing motion. You don't wanna slide the concealer around. You still wanna press it just like you did with your beauty blender. You don't wanna just, you know, go down. And sometimes I do use the Morphe M173 brush for my concealer, but because this concealer, I'm still kind of getting to know it. I don't want to pull out that brush. I'm still kind of like, okay, it's a little light. I don't know. I just don't feel safe like using my brush. So y'all see, do y'all see how I just like blended this together? Like, okay, makeup artist. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm so not a makeup artist. Okay, so once I've patted that completely through, I'm going to take my tried and true, my baby, my sugar, my honey, my iced tea. I'm going to take my Mercier translucent powder with my damp beauty blender. I know it's dirty, guys. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to pat it into the product and just kind of tap off the excess and take whatever's left and just pat it up under my eye. And this is mostly just gonna help with any type of creasing, and I'm gonna take just a tad bit more and go around my mouth. And because this foundation is matte, y'all, and it's like a for real matte, I don't really have to do a ton of like setting, or I don't really set anyway, but I don't have to do a ton of that because the foundation is pretty matte. I think with me wearing it, I think I blotted once throughout the whole day and I was like, good to go. So I know it's still looking a little bit starky. So the last thing that I do to just really bring everything in place and really bring back that color that I lost with the concealer that's a tad bit too light, I'm going to take my tried and true Real Techniques blush brush. This is a blush brush. No, it's not. This is a powder brush. And I'm going to really swirl into my product. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm going to go all over my face, really concentrating in those areas where that concealer was a tad bit too light. And I'm bending down, guys, just to kind of and like I said, I'm just really concentrating in those areas where the concealer was a tad bit too light. Okay. So now that I've done that, just gonna do one more check. I like to just check in the mirror, make sure I'm not looking cuckoo crazy. So, yeah, and excuse my hair. Like, it's just a lot going on with this hair. Like, I don't know. I'm trying, like, I don't know if I want to go back to braids, if I want to get a weave, if I want to just embrace it, if I want to do a twist out. I don't know where I'm at mentally with my hair, so. All right. So next up, I'm going to do a tad bit of contouring, bronzing, whatever you like to call it. The tried and true Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I love this palette. This palette is a jabom. I've hit pan on it. That shows you how much I love it. And this is a Real Techniques blush brush. I'm like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so I really don't know what brushes are for. I just kind of try them out and just like, hey, I think I like this with this. Let's keep going. So I kind of like how this puts on a contour slash bronzer. So I'm like, hey, why not use it for that? So I try to blend up above my contour line. I mean, I'm not really. And this is an everyday makeup look, so I'm not trying to be like, you know, I'm not trying to look like that. I ain't gonna act like that ain't realistic. You know, and I just take the excess and just put it up under my chin and around my face. Like I'm telling y'all, this is like it's so simple and so easy. Like your kid can do it. So then I do like a little bit of blush, and I don't even know if they still sell this blusher, but this is a NYX in Cinnamon. I follow Tierra Monet, and she swore by this blush like so long ago. And she was like, this blush is the bomb, and ever since then I've been hooked, because she's a chocolate girl like me, so she says it's bomb, then it's bomb. So the same contour brush, I just take it and kind of take it in sweeping motions, take it across my nose to give that a little bit of color. It's like not a lot, you know, I just want to give like a little sweep of color. So what am I doing next? Oh, so next, I'm not an eyelashes everyday type of girl. I'm actually considering maybe lash extensions because I'm not the best at putting on false lashes. And I don't want to go to work with like false lashes. I want to look as natural as possible. So I'm just going to take any mascara that you have and I'm just going to put it on my eyes. And really make sure you get in there. And guys, this mascara really isn't all that good. And I haven't had a chance to go get my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is the best. I don't know about all of it being, you know, better than sex, but it is good. So I'm sorry I keep bending down, guys. My mirror is down there. Just make sure you really get in those lashes. I don't have long lashes, so for me, I really have to do the most to really get. And y'all, this isn't the best mascara. I don't even want to tell y'all what the name of it is, because it ain't nothing you're gonna go home and tell your mama about. Alright, so I got a little bit of mascara, not nothing crazy. And then I am going to, this hair, I don't even know what to do anymore. So I don't really do a lot of highlight because like I said, this is just so I can look alive, you know, just alive. So I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. Oh, this highlighter. Oh, Jesus, yes. Yes. And I'm going to put a little bit, just a little bit on my nose, just to give it, I have a big nose, so just to give it a little sparkle, honey, and a little bit right here. Like, it's not a lot, y'all. It's literally a little bit. And I always take my powder brush, I'm going to kind of go over it to knock off any excess so it doesn't look crazy. And then, last but not least, I'm going to put on a lip. So, I don't know where my brown liner is. Usually I would line my lips with brown and then fill it in with my Lolita. But because I can't find it. I really don't know where it is. It's probably at the studio, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have Fenty Beauty lip paint in Unveil. So I'm going to take this and line my lips with it. I know, guys. You're really wondering about me. I know. And while it's still kind of drying, I'm going to take Lolita and just kind of pat it. And I'm going to mix them together. And they're going to dry to me to like the perfect fall chocolate pink mauve nude. And so I keep messing with my hair, y'all, because I'm really just trying to make it look somewhat decent. Y'all know I ain't no hairstylist, so girl, I be trying. But so then, last but not least, I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Lock-It Spray, and this is just gonna ensure that this little bead that I have stays on all day during my 8-hour workday, so that it doesn't come dripping off, you know, while I'm doing the duties that I have to do while I'm there, that it stays locked, it stays in place, it stays together. So I'm just gonna take this and while it's drying, I'm just gonna pat everything into place with my damp beauty blender. I am going to somewhat fix my hair. You see, I'm trying to pump it up, give it a little bit of life because it's dead right now. And that's it. Like I said, guys, I am not a makeup artist. I just do what I've seen, or you know, things that work for me through tried and true. And this is the end result. This is the end finish. So guys, these two I absolutely love. I am so in love with them. I think they're absolutely amazing. I love the foundation. I love how matte it is. I love how much it just sinks into my skin. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like I got on like a face full of makeup that you can just scratch with your fingernail. I love how natural it looks. I'm in the shade D40. That's my perfect shade. It matches me to the T, and I love it. I love the concealer. It does dry a bit fast, so just make sure you work, you know, you're going a little fast. It's not the type of concealer that you can kind of let sit, because once you do let it sit, you kind of do have to work it in a little bit more. I did get the shade Golden Caramel, which is a tad bit light, but as you can see, I worked it and I made it work and I made it come together, and voila. So make sure you definitely go to your local Ulta, Target, Walmart, and pick these up, because these two together are the dream team. And I cannot wait to see you guys next time. I don't know if you guys want to see me do this again. I don't know. I'll try, you know, like this time with like the lashes and the eyeshadow. Like I said, I am no makeup artist, so I'm just sharing with you guys a few things that I know. So I don't need no makeup artist. I mean, don't do this. You're supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to do this. Be easy, little mama. Be easy. It's just me out here just showing you guys how I do my stuff. So until next time, ladies, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms. For you, for me, for she, for her. Rated her.